Vanity Fair editor said on the podcast that Meghan had the worst judgment of anyone in the entire world. I think that's a little harsh, given everything, which is somebody who reports on the royals. No matter what she does, there will always, unfortunately, be people who don't agree with what she does or what she says. And I think that is important to note. But there'll also be people who agree with absolutely everything and gives her no.
Meghan Markle. The name alone sparks 1,000 conversations, igniting debates and discussions across the globe. But today, I want to talk to you about seeing her, truly seeing her, through a different lens, one that goes beyond the surface, one that goes beyond the headlines and the judgments, beyond the sensational stories and the media frenzy, one that recognizes the woman beneath it all, the human being with dreams, fears, and aspirations. Meghan's journey has been watched, analysed, and criticised by the world, often under an unforgiving spotlight. She's been called ambitious, difficult, even calculating, labels that often overshadow her true essence. But what if those labels are simply a reflection of our own discomfort with a woman who dares to break the mould, who challenges the status quo? What if, instead of judging, we took the time to understand, to empathise, and to see the world from her perspective? Today, let's shift our perspective. Let's open our minds and hearts. Let's look beyond the noise and see Meghan for who she is, a woman of strength, compassion, and unwavering conviction, who is using her voice to make a real difference in the world. A woman who, despite the challenges and criticisms, continues to stand tall and fight for what she believes in, inspiring others along the way. The scrutiny Meghan has faced is undeniable and unrelenting. From the moment her relationship with Prince Harry became public, the world seemed to have an opinion on her every move, dissecting her actions and intentions. The British tabloids, in particular, have been relentless, publishing stories that range from critical to downright cruel, often without any regard for the truth. Princess Diana's former biographer, Andrew Morton, even went so far as to compare Meghan to Wallis Simpson, the American socialite for whom King Edward VIII abdicated the throne, a comparison that carries heavy historical baggage. This comparison, steeped in historical baggage and scandal, is not only unfair, but also deeply hurtful, adding to the emotional burden Meghan carries. Words have power. They can uplift and inspire, but they can also wound and diminish. The impact of words should never be underestimated. The constant barrage of negativity directed at Meghan takes its toll, no matter how strong she may seem. It affects her mental health and well-being, reminding us all of the weight our words can carry. Despite the relentless criticism, Meghan has never wavered in her commitment to using her platform for good. Long before she became the Duchess of Sussex, she was a vocal advocate for gender equality, social justice, and mental health awareness. She's spoken openly about her own struggles with mental health, helping to break down the stigma surrounding these issues. She's used her voice to champion women's rights, from advocating for paid family leave to supporting organisations that empower women and girls. Meghan's actions speak louder than any headline. She understands the power of her voice and uses it to amplify the voices of others. She's a champion for the voiceless, a beacon of hope for those who feel marginalised and unheard. In 2020, Meghan and Harry made the difficult decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family. This decision, met with mixed reactions, was ultimately about choosing their own path and living a life that felt authentic to them. Leaving behind the gilded cage of royal life couldn't have been easy. But for Meghan and Harry, it was about prioritising their own well-being and building a life based on their own values. Their choice was a powerful reminder that we all have the right to define our own lives, even when it means deviating from expectations. It's about having the courage to choose ourselves, even when it's difficult. Section 5. Strength in vulnerability. Meghan's willingness to be vulnerable, to share her own struggles and triumphs, is a testament to her strength. In a world that often demands perfection, especially from women in the public eye, she has dared to be real. She's spoken candidly about the challenges of motherhood, the pressures of royal life, and the pain of miscarriage. Her honesty and openness have resonated with millions of people around the world who have faced similar challenges. By embracing her vulnerability, Meghan has become a source of inspiration for others. She's shown us that it's okay to not be okay, that there is strength in vulnerability, and that true connection comes from authenticity. Section 6. Beyond the headlines. It's easy to get caught up in the headlines, to form opinions based on sound bites and snippets of information. But with Meghan, as with anyone, the truth lies beyond the surface. To understand her, we must look beyond the labels and judgments. We must see her as a whole person, a woman of substance, intelligence, and compassion, who is using her voice to make the world a better place. Let's challenge ourselves to see beyond the noise. Let's look for the good, the inspiring, the empowering. Let's recognize Meghan for the force for change that she truly is. Section 7. A modern fairy tale, redefined. Meghan's story is often framed as a fairy tale, a commoner marrying a prince, but her journey is so much more than that. It's a story of resilience, of breaking down barriers, of defying expectations. She's a biracial woman who challenged the traditional image of what a royal should look and act like. She's a modern woman who refused to be defined by her relationship status, who continued to pursue her own passions and use her voice for good. Meghan's story is a powerful reminder that fairy tales don't always fit the mold. Sometimes, the most inspiring stories are those that rewrite the rules and redefine what it means to live happily ever after. Section 8. Echoes of Diana. It's impossible to talk about Meghan without acknowledging the striking parallels to Princess Diana. Both women have left an indelible mark on the world, each in their own unique way. Both women faced intense scrutiny from the relentless British tabloids. Both challenged royal traditions and norms, and both used their influential platforms to advocate passionately for causes close to their hearts, from humanitarian efforts to social justice. Like Diana, Meghan possesses a rare combination of warmth, compassion, and a genuine desire to make a difference in the lives of others. She connects with people on a deeply human level, showing empathy and understanding, breaking down barriers and reminding us of our shared humanity and the importance of unity. Meghan's legacy, like Diana's, will be one of compassion, courage, and an unwavering commitment to making the world a better place for everyone. She's a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can choose kindness and empathy. We can choose to lift others up and support those in need, and we can choose to make a meaningful difference in the world, just as Diana did before her. Section 9. A legacy of inspiration. Meghan Markle's journey is far from over. She continues to use her voice to advocate for change, to inspire others, and to challenge the status quo. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of authenticity, and the transformative power of using your voice for good. Let us be inspired by her strength, her grace, and her unwavering commitment to making the world a brighter, more equitable, and compassionate place for all.